Get to Old Navy. Tomorrow only, get 50% off all dresses and 50% off all men's and boys button-down shirts. That's right. All dresses and men's and boys button-downs are 50% off at Old Navy and OldNavy.com tomorrow. Valid 2/17, excludes in-store clearance.
Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and you're listening to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1017. Now, many times I do shows that are geared towards staff-level professionals or beginners, but this is for you folks who are at manager level or above, executives, C-suite, directors, VPs, SVPs, all of you folks who are at a higher level, and how to get you ready for an interview. Hope you find the show helpful. Please give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. We're working on getting it into Alexa, by the way, and hope to have that solved pretty soon. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show, because I love hearing from you folks who have been able to help. And once we're connected, you can ask me questions through LinkedIn. Now, let's get going. I was working with someone last evening who I haven't spoken to in a couple of weeks, and he came very, very close to a job offer. Came in second. It happens. He's got a couple of other things pending, and he said to me, generally what he does before interviews, he listens to a lot of the or watches a lot of the videos I have on JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, and commented that a lot of the interviews he has are not what I refer to as the dumb interview questions. Sell me this broken pen. It's nothing nonsensical like that, and they don't ask brain teasers. What they tend to ask for someone at his level, and I know it's true of above, is that they want you to deal with hypotheticals. Tell me about a time when or how would you handle a situation when, in his case, one of the situations was we have a commitment to deliver a service by a particular date and we're not going to make it. How do you handle that? So recognize, folks, if you're at a manager level and above, you're going to be asked a lot of situational stuff, what are commonly called behavioral interview questions. The belief that HR and hiring managers have is that past performance is a better predictor of future. It's like mutual funds. Past performance is a predictor of future outcomes. It isn't true, but there's very few ways that firms can really measure. It's not like they're going to hand you, an iPad and go, okay, take this test. No, they're not going to do that. But they want to get a sense, not just of how you answer the question or what your answer is. And remember, this is where you tell stories. And I have plenty of other podcasts and videos on that subject. But I'll just say that this is not just about telling stories. If you've watched my stuff for any length of time, I believe in the theater of interviewing. And in this theater, people, have to have behaviors that are congruent with what someone expects in the role. What do firms expect in the way of a behavior? The more senior you are, they want to see low-key confidence. They don't want to have someone who's appearing nervous. They don't want you constantly I'll give you an example from an interview I got feedback on from someone years ago, where you're constantly projecting that, and give the right answer. Your job involves inspiring confidence in others that you can handle a situation. So that's what they want to see. It's not just what you say that matters, but how you tell the story consistently that's going to cause you to stand out from your competition. So remember, come armed with stories that will illustrate significant points of your achievement, what the roadblocks were, what the situation was that was presented to you, task, the action that you took, result. Notice that acronym, STAR: situation, task, action, result. Come armed with those kinds of stories where you set up the situation that you were asked to step into, what task you were assigned or that you took on, what action you engaged in, what result you got for the firm you were working for or for the client. By the way, result includes money saved, money earned. It could be things like we reduced headcount, we saved the firm or made the firm $50 million, whatever it is. Come equipped with a star story. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, here are a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to start by saying that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and look at the tabs on the top, you'll see a menu of choices available to you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, help you with a salary negotiation, answer your questions about your job search, advise you about a decision you have to make about a job offer. Those are all there as an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end in half-hour increments so it doesn't have to take a lot of time for each session. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from folks who like it and are interested in my help. Again, linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. You can take my classes on Skillshare too and become a premium member for 99 cents for the first few months. I have a link in the show notes. Just follow that link, sign up, take my classes. Lastly, I want to mention to you, you can find a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it may seem like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I've curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Take care.
You've reached the High Fashion Hotline.
Hi, my husband and kids just gave me an executive order. Stylish new outfits now. Where do I go?
Get to Old Navy.
Old Navy?
Yep, get up to 50% off store-wide during Old Navy's big President's Day sale.
Up to 50% off store-wide. I won't veto that.
Old Navy's fashion-forward jeans start at just $15 for adults, $10 for kids. And colorful fleece starts at just $15 for adults, $12 for kids at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. But hurry, the sale ends soon.
Well, just call me Shopper-in-Chief. We're going to Old Navy now.
High fashion, Old Navy. Valid 2/12 through 2/20. Select styles only.
Progressive presents Get Pumped. Inspiration to help you do insurance stuff.
Okay, time out. You're gonna let your budget be the boss of you? Take control with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Tell us what you want to pay for car insurance, and we'll help you find options that fit your budget. Here's some music to get you pumped. Da-dong, 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 dang, dang. I hear your budget laughing at you. Oh, wait, that's just those kids laughing at me. Ignore them! Da-dong, da-dong,
Progressive
da-dong.
Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.